Uh-oh, champ is in the building, spitting all this real rap, I know you gotta feel this. No, I ain't Drake, but I'ma do right and kill this. This is food for thought, call it a 4-course meal, bitch. Poured out my heart before, now it's time to spill it. Some say it's personal, I just call it the realest. Shit out in the open just to show y'all what I'm dealing with. So come and follow me as I take you on this field trip. It started off at 2 years old. Gave away from a fam he should never know. And this man is...
What's going on, y'all? We are back. We are back with, well, I am Handsome Lean. And we are back with another week of the Pixar. So, alright, let me preference. A lot has gone on and transpired. I am late with my uploads. I'm currently almost done. I am almost done editing week 9. That should be ready sometime tonight. It is Thursday. I currently do have the new game on, which was the Thursday night game. That is the Bears versus the Panthers. So y'all already know, DQ'd from that, right? So DQ'd from that. This weekend I went back home to Philly, so had to handle some stuff there, do the dad thing and everything like that. So I was not able to edit my videos, and I was editing them, but I couldn't really divulge a lot of my time to it because I was doing dad work and stuff like that.
Every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me shit, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich.
And was trying to enjoy spending time with family and everything like that, so I was not able to finish all my all of my editing and uploads. So since that happened, Monday, got back home from Philly, was a little bit tired, everything like that, was trying to do some editing and stuff like that. But I'm gonna speed it up because I don't want the video to be too long, as y'all always say. I've been getting a lot better with the editing and adding stuff and being a little bit more creative and everything like that. So that's what's taking a little bit more time with the editing. But overall, I just hope that it presents to you guys a better product, great product, and something that you guys like and enjoy. I'm also trying, in my mind, thinking of more creative ways to make this even more creative for you guys and stuff like that, and enjoyable. So, but all in all, week 9 video. That video, well, no, it's not even week 9. I'm sorry. That would be, I'm currently still editing. What week is that? I'm editing it's week 9. So that will be week 9/8. So sorry for the mix up. It's week 9/8 because I will be recapping. I'm recapping week 8's wins and telling you my picks for week 9. This video right here will be week 9's wins and picking for week 10. So this episode will be the picks are in week 10. All right, so let's get into the recap of week 9. Week 9. Y'all already know. back on my bull. Game of the week. Because y'all know I already, Thursday night game, y'all already saw in the video, I disqualified myself from the Thursday night game, even though my pick was right. I picked the Steelers to beat the Titans, and the Steelers beat the Titans 20-16. So we'll let that one slide, ride, and glide away. But game of the week is what I'm starting with. Okay? Game of the week. Eagles versus Cowboys. Man, oh man, what a roller coaster ride that game was.
With the Cowboys ass, and that's on me, baby.
We pulled off the
that's
win.
On me, baby.
That's
on me, baby.
But it was a good game, but it was one of those games that will give you a freaking heart attack, bro.
Take it so far, God.
Okay? Like,
If you listen,
it had no reason going the way that it went. Now, I will give the Cowgirls their props.
What?
Put up a very good game, but
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
as I was sitting to a bunch of people, the TikTok, we've all heard it.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say.
A win is a win. We won. Pulled it off. So, Eagles, we beat the Cowboys. It was 28-3. So, very close game. Little bit of a sloppy win, I would call it. I feel like my Eagles are a second half team. And when I say second half team, I mean in the first half they will score. They will look a little bit spectacular, but they don't really come alive until that third or fourth quarter. So I was worried, but I wasn't too worried. I don't like dumbass Dak, as I call him. You know, I don't like him, and I just kind of knew that he would do something that would not permit the Cowboys to win against us, and that's what happened. Some people say there was a lot of spotty calls and stuff like that. I understand, I seen, but all in all, we weren't getting a lot of calls as well. So it is what it is, but it was a great rivalry game. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Gainwell flipping into the end zone on the first drive. Gainwell started it off. Then we had who scored next? Well, I'm not really sure who scored next, but I still gotta. If I did this fresh, you guys, I remember everything, but I don't remember every single thing. It's been a hell of a week. It's Thursday, the 9th, I believe. Yeah, the 9th. But going to speed this up. So, Gainwell scored. A.J. Brown scored, of course. Come on. Devontae Smith scored. And I think Jalen Hurts scored. I could be wrong about those. I believe it was Gainwell. I believe the people who scored was Gainwell, Jalen, and A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I think it was those four who scored, I believe. So, going to leave it at that. I believe they scored. I believe they're the ones that scored. But either way, pulled out the win. We are now 8-1 in the division. Ecstatic about that. Happy about that. This week, week 10, we will be on a bye week because we need it. We need to rest up. We are injured. Dallas Goedert, unfortunately, got injured. Do I feel like it was a dirty play? Yes and no. It's football. I feel like them attacking Jalen Hurts' knee. Dirty play, but it's football. You want to try to get the advantages best as possible. So I can't really complain here or there. it is what it is. Leave it up to the refs and the league to do whatever they want to do. But all in all, we got the win. Ecstatic about that. Man, now I'm just excited that we are on a bye week and we can rest up. Now, with that being said, with the Eagles beating the Cowboys, that put me at 1-0. Speed this up. Next, we're going to the Dolphins versus the Chiefs, the 9 a.m. game. That 9 a.m. game, and the Chiefs pulled off the win, 21-14. Now, I will say this. The Dolphins, when they win big. When they lose terribly. This game, I don't think they lost terribly. I think they were just out.
You win some, you lose some.
But all in all,
but you live.
Chiefs pulled it off.
You live
with
to fight
the
another day.
Chiefs over the Dolphins. That put me at 2-0. Next up, Falcons versus Vikings. Now, the Falcons lost this game to the Vikings, and the Vikings had just got Josh Dobbs. I was excited about that. I was excited about them getting Josh Dobbs, and Josh Dobbs pulled it off. I picked the Falcons to win this game. Of course, Falcons did not win. The Vikings won, and the Vikings didn't stomp on them. They won 31-28, which is good. But Josh Dobbs was just with the Cardinals the week prior. So for him to leave the Cardinals and then go to the Vikings, not start, come off the bench and win the game, kudos to you. You get I'm going to personally give you a Unhinged Behavior Award just for that. That effort is amazing to me. So you get an Unhinged Award just for that effort, man. So kudos to you. So with that, that put me at 2-1. Now, next up, these boys are just red hot, bruh. Like, ain't nothing you could say, ain't nothing you could do. If you face these boys, it's going to be a problem. It's going to permit a problem. Next up is the Ravens versus the Seahawks. Unhinged behavior for the Ravens again for the, what is this, the third or fourth week in a row? I'm going to say it's the third, but I could be wrong. Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham Jr., and that Ravens team are, I'm not even going to say red hot. These dudes are white hot. Yeah, let's not say white hot. Let's just say red hot. They are red hot right now. And when I mean red hot, I mean smoking. Like, they trampled all over the Seahawks. 37-3. To 3.
Why?
That's why they get that unhinged behavior award. Not even just the simple fact that they have won 3 or 4 games in a row. They are crushing these teams. Like, so with that being said, because DQ for that game, for the keeping all that in, I'm human. I'm DQ myself for the Titans game. I have that up top, so that's why you guys hear me saying that. So with that, with the Ravens pulling that one off, that put me at 3-1. Cool. Next game. Unhinged Behavior Award goes to the Browns because the Browns trampled all over the Cardinals 27-0. A donut, like, Y'all couldn't kick Nathan at all. Like, y'all put up a donut. Yeah, Browns get that one. They get a well-deserved unhinged behavior award, because that means that they were playing good on both sides of the ball. In my opinion, didn't see the game, but if I see a score like that, that's what I'm going with, whether I saw the highlights or not. That's what I'm going with, all right? So, with that being said, that puts your boy at 4-1. Crushing it right now. Crushing it. Next up, now got to breathe a little bit and slow down. Next up was the Packers versus the Rams. You couldn't tell me I did not, listen, I didn't see this coming. I did not see the Packers beating the Rams. I didn't. The Rams, as I said last week, Carter's playing with his toy, so that's why y'all hear a little bit banging around and everything like that. See him right there. The Rams have completely, for me, this season fell out of championship teams. Like, them losing Jalen Ramsey and Odell Beckham was that serious of a blow to where it's just like they are just not the same team at all. They got stomped out by the Packers 20-3. I will go ahead and do this. Unhinged Behavior Award goes to the Packers. Because you guys have been looking like trash. For you to come back and blow the Rams out. They are still a championship team. I call them that because they won a championship recently. Well, I'm not going to say they're a championship team. They won a championship recently. They do not look like a championship team. Yeah, we're going to put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Yeah, they are not a championship team. Maybe next year they get some drafts, get some trades or something going on, but they are not a championship team right now. So took an L in that one because I picked the Rams. That put your boy at 4-2. Next up, it was a close game. Close game. Bucks versus Texans. I had the Bucks winning this game. Unfortunately,
You sure about that?
the Texans beat the Bucks 39-37. Listen, y'all must have had a good game back and forth. That's all I can say. Did not see it. Did not see it. That put your boy at 4-3. Yep, 4-3. Next up, game that I actually did watch. Commanders versus Patriots. I picked the Commanders. And the Commanders pulled that game off 20-17. I forgot what their quarterback's name is, but I feel like the Commanders have a great quarterback. I feel like what's going to happen is what's happening with him this year is the games that he wins, it's because he's actually finishing the game smart. The games that he's losing is the games that he's not really, in my opinion, not really thinking and losing the game. Could be bad coaching as well too, but all in all, Commanders pulled that game off. Was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game, not gonna lie to you. Bill Belichick, sorry, you don't look like Bill Belichick of old, and the Patriots don't look like that franchise team that they used to be. It looked like it is some new times rolling around in the NFL, and all you old teams that love to claim your old, crusty, dusty ass rings. Yeah, you're not it anymore, okay? So, with that being said, that puts your boy at 5-3 in my picks. Next up, we have the Bears versus the Saints. I picked the Saints. And the Saints won 24-17 over the Bears. Bears didn't look bad, but Saints pulled it off. I think the Saints was out there doing a bunch of trick plays, probably. Who knows? Some of these games I just don't get a chance to see or watch because of the area that I live in. So it's like, and I was in Philadelphia, I definitely couldn't see a lot of these games. But with that win, that put your boy at 6-3. Yeah, 6-3. Next up, Colts versus Panthers. I picked the Colts. Colts came out on top, 27-13. Your boy knows what he's doing. Sometimes we're not going to get too cocky. Sometimes. Didn't see the game. What I will start doing is watching some of the highlights of the games that I didn't see and try to give you a little bit more in depth, but I'm just trying to keep some of this stuff a little short now that I get the complaints. But I'm still going to entertain you guys and everything like that. So this is all just jokes, lighthearted fun, and just trying to get this material cranked out for you. So Colts versus Panthers. Panthers won that. That put your boy at 7-3. You hear me? Next up, this was the Raiders versus the Giants. Unhinged Behavior Award goes to the Raiders. I still feel like y'all need to get Devontae Adams out of there and get him to a good team. Y'all are stopping that man's shine. Okay?
Help me! Help me!
They smoked the Giants.
Nigga!
They smoked the Giants. I believe, they benched Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know who they put in, but I know they benched Jimmy Garoppolo. So there's that. And when they benched him, they won. With that being said, that put your boy at 8-3. 8-3. Next up, the thing we all be waiting on night. Bills versus Bengals. I knew that would be a good game, but I'm not going to hold you. Fell asleep on it. Was watching it. Your boy was tired. Birthday party, kids running around, entertainment, everything like that. Your boy was tired Sunday, and the dinner I had was amazing. Shout outs to my pop. But yeah, so Bills versus Bengals. I had no idea that that was the game. That was the team that DeMar Hamlin faced when he got injured, because they had the little package at the beginning and everything, and that was cool. That was great. I think somebody did get injured though, I think, at the game. So I can't remember. It was one of these games, I believe somebody got injured and carted off, but just can't remember.
Looking for the hoe. Yeah, shake that ass. Shake that ass. Where they at?
The Bills to win. Bills did not win. They lost 24-18. Looked like the Bills lost to Joe Cool and them. That put your boy at 8-4. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Next up, we have the Monday Night Football game. Jets versus Chargers. I picked the Jets, and I did not mean to. I'm going to wholeheartedly tell you why. When I picked the Jets to win this game, I was thinking that I was writing the Chargers right there.
I'm a bad little
So
bitch
I meant
and
to
I'm
circle
like
the Chargers, but once I circle a team, I don't go back and rewrite or anything like that. I stick with it. But I knew the Chargers was going to win because Keenan Allen has been on a tear. And the Chargers won this game 27-6. Keenan Allen is, I feel like, does not get enough props that he deserves. And he deserves every bit of props for the amazing wide receiver that he is. So, Chargers won 27-6. That's unhinged behavior, in my opinion, because, whoa, even though it's the Jets, don't matter. You're a professional football team. You should never get blown out that way. That puts your boy at 8-5. So we finished up that week with the DQ. 8-5. If I would have kept my pick on there with the DQ, would have been at 9-5. But it's all good. Fantasia say, and it's all good. You know what time it is. It is now time for NFL football. Week 10, the picks are in. So, week 10, my boys is on a bye week. Chilling, you heard me? We chilling, we resting up. We are just trying to be good, bruh. Y'all won't catch us on the flip side next week. And let me talk about, huh? So, first game I have up, Thursday night game, which is currently on right now. Panthers versus the Bears. I pick the Bears. I'm going to DQ myself for this game because there is no way in Sam's hell that I will be able to finish editing. It's 9 o'clock p.m. that is. Finish editing the other video and edit this one and have them both done and uploaded. There's still, I have to do, there's so much I gotta do. And I'm getting to it. But like I said, like you'll see in the last video, come on, man. Give me some more subscribers. Like, share, and subscribe. I joke about this all the time, but at work and stuff. But come on, man. Like, share, and subscribe. You know? That's what I gotta do. I gotta be one of them for y'all to boost my views up and stuff like that. Come on, man. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell in the corner. Bing. You know, notifications. Get them notifications on so you know when I'm uploading. Cause I got a lot to upload. Got a lot of material. Okay. We will be doing a Christmas theme thing. It's coming. It's coming. I will try to do a Thanksgiving one as well. It's coming. I have ideas. The creativity juices are flowing. All right. So I'm DQing myself for this game because it's on right now. There's no way it's going to be able to be uploaded. There's no way I'm going to be able to edit it and upload it. I will try my best. I will try. But I guarantee it won't be by tonight. It may be by, it will definitely be by Friday night, Saturday. But it won't be tonight. It won't be. So, I picked the Bears. We'll see. 9 a.m. game for Sunday. Colts versus Patriots. I picked the Colts. Sorry. Pick the Colts. Here's a very interesting game. We just spoke about these two. It's the 1 p.m. game. Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. They both blew out their teams last week, and they both have pretty decent. Well, the Ravens have a good record. The Browns have a decent record, and the Browns don't look too shabby as it is. I'm picking the Ravens. I don't care what nobody say. Picking the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win that game. Next up, Texans versus Bengals. I'm picking the Bengals. Joe Cool seemed like he got it together, and don't see the Texans pulling out a win over the Bengals. Next up, 49ers versus Jags. In my last video, I asked y'all to do something. I'm going to check to see if some of y'all did it. I hope y'all did. The downward spiral of the 49ers. I'm not picking the 49ers. As bad as I would like to, I'm not. I'm picking the Jags over the 49ers. Call me insane. Say it's a little bit of unhinged behavior, but I'm picking the Jags because 49ers, I don't know what y'all on, bruh. Y'all just seem like y'all just can't buy a win at this point at all. So, picking the Jags. Next up, Saints versus Vikings. Picking the Vikings. Josh Dobbs looked good last week. I know he's still new in the system and everything like that, but he looked very, very good and he looked very, very comfortable. I have him. I'm picking him over the Saints. Sticking with it. Next up, Packers versus Steelers. This is one of those good old rivalry games that I like. I'm going Steelers. I feel like the Packers may pull it off, but I'm going Steelers on that one. And those are all of the 1 p.m. games that I just named to you. Next up are the 4 p.m. games. That first one, Falcons versus Cardinals. Picking Falcons, even though I think Kyler Murray may be back that game. Kyler Murray just may be back that game. That could be a difference maker, you got to see. But once I circled it, we don't change it. We stay true to the game right there. Next up, Lions versus Chargers. I don't care what nobody said. Even though the Chargers have won, I believe, their last 2 games, I believe. Not picking them, guys. Not picking them. Picking those Lions. Those Lions are they are something else this year, okay? Picking the Lions over the Chargers. Next up, another 4 p.m. game that I'm sure is going to be America's game of the week. Giants versus Cowboys. Of course, I'm going to pick the Cowboys. It's the smart thing to do. Because the Giants are booty hole, booty cheeks, terrible. But it doesn't mean that I like picking the Cowboys. I can't stand them. And here's why. Here's why I can't stand the Cowboys, y'all. The fans are delusional. Now, we Eagles fans, we are crazy, but we are realistic. You'll meet a couple of delusional fans that go, oh, yeah, that's our year, X, Y, and Z did it. You'll meet a couple of them that are like that. But for the most part, we know our sports teams very, very well. And we know that at any given moment, our sports teams could fuck up. Revert back to this year, Philadelphia Phillies. Cowboys fans piss me off because, and I mean this respectfully disrespectful. I understand there are a ton of teams out there that have a bunch of rings, right? I am a 90s baby kid. Okay? Not gonna say what year I was born, anything. I was not born in the 90s. No, but I was raised and grew up in the 90s. Okay? There you go. Figure it out from there. A lot of these teams' rings were won in the 90s. If this were the early 2000s, those rings would still be kind of relevant. The game of football has changed since then. It's an even more faster pace. Lot more better players and stuff like that, right? Amazingly gifted players and athletes. We are in the year 2023. Right? 2023. Your rings from the 80s and 90s don't matter no more.
Motherfucker,
Okay?
don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
For some of the teams, the early 2000s rings kind of don't matter anymore. It's now about the 2010s and 2020s. Okay? Your teams are completely different now. So the Cowboys, you have not won a championship in a good amount of years. You guys barely sniffed the playoffs, okay? So I just need the Cowboys fans to just pipe down a little bit. I get it. This year you guys look good. Go ahead and give it to you. No hate. But I just think y'all a little bit delusional. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. I think y'all delusional. You know? I don't think dumbass Dak will carry y'all to a championship. Okay? I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't think I don't think he's that guy. All right? Yeah, I don't. That's why I hate you guys. You guys walk around as if, you know, I get it. We are America's team. I don't think so. I don't think so anymore. You guys for the past few years haven't represented America well. Okay? Representing America well would be you guys winning a championship. You guys aren't doing that. You guys are barely sniffing the playoffs. So just pipe down a little bit. The rings, they're some respectful artifacts. You know, they are respectable. You know, and I know what you're gonna say. Your team just gotta win, and we gotta win in the new football era. That means we were able to figure some things out, adapt, and this era of football works out better for us. And we won 2017, and then we went back. Hey, we went back. We went back. We went back to the chip. Okay? We lost, but we got all the way there. And hey, maybe this year we'll make it too. We will make it. Hey, okay? That's all. That's my little thing about Cowboys fans, okay? I'll add this in because these are something that I do that you will see on my page. Little rant with Lean about the Cowboys. So let's get back into it though. So pick the Cowboys to win. Next up, we have the Commanders versus the Seahawks. Picking the Commanders. Why wouldn't I pick the Commanders? Commanders to beat the Seahawks. I know. I do remember they have DJ Metcalf, but I feel like the Commanders will pull it off. Commanders do have pretty good D.
What did he say?
Didn't like the way that came out. Now, the other game, right? Waiting all day for Sunday night game. Jets versus Raiders. Picking the Raiders. Do not think the Jets will be able to do anything with the Raiders. Sorry. Devontae Adams is he's a problem. He is a problem. So, we will see. But picking the Raiders. And lastly, Monday night football game. Broncos versus Bills. If y'all see my last video, you know I'm smiling. Anytime I mention the Broncos, I'm thinking about, you know, somebody. But Broncos versus Bills, picking the Bills. I just think that Bills will bounce back and pull that off. So, let's run back through my picks. For week 10, I have the Bears over the Panthers, the Colts over the Patriots, the Ravens over the Browns, the Bengals over the Texans, the Jags over the 49ers. Is the 49ers getting terrible or what? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Vikings over the Saints, Steelers over the Packers, Falcons over the Cardinals, Lions over the Chargers, Cowboys over the Giants, Commanders over the Seahawks, Raiders over the Jets, Bills over the Broncos. Try to keep it short. Didn't. It's shorter than most videos, though. I'll tell you that much. Well, not. I gotta hurry up, or else it will be. But thank you, guys. This has been another edition of The Picks Are In. I am Handsome Lean. As I always say, I don't care if it's 1, 2, 1,000, 2,000, 1 million, 2 million of y'all. I thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Handsome out.